Hello and welcome to Scoping Out Tools, and today is another art video where I'm trying to work out if this monkey that I picked up for £4 is actually from the 19th century and could be worth about £100. Let's see. Now, I'm not an expert in pottery, I'm not an expert in anything really, but basically I'm going to say some stuff that will not be pronounced correctly, so please forgive me for it. But let's see what it is. It's a monkey on a book with a top hat, and it's got a hole for a candlestick. So, like I do with everything, I search on Google Images to try and get a start in the picture of it, and it came up with this monkey instead. Now, this monkey, it looks very similar. Look how the facial features are actually the same as this one. And this is actually a Sarreguemines or Sarreguemines Mallorca monkey. And that was a type of pottery from um, the mid 19th century. Now, 1850 to 1889, they started producing this for it. The company itself is from the 18th century, and it wasn't until somebody took over, Paul Schneider, that I think that was just in the start of the 1800s, that it started to become fairly popular. Now, you'll notice that on the mark of that monkey, there is actually a little bit of writing on the side, and they actually say the manuscript that he's sitting on is from Darwin, and so you can actually make out that Darwin is actually written at the side. Now, jumping back to this one, well, one thing you can see that this is actually sitting on a hardback book, but there is nothing written on the side. There's a little chip there, but there's nothing written on the side here. So that tells me one thing right now, that it's not exactly going to be the same. If this hand is not gripping the manuscript either, as I say, this is a hardback book. The one that I'm showing now is actually a manuscript, a softback book. So this makes me think it's not the same. There's also no maker marks on it, and there's a few drips around the outer edge just there. Excuse me. So the drips could actually be just from sloppy finishing, but there's not too many drips elsewhere on it. Nothing more than I saw on the other monkey, assuming that one was genuine. There's pulling in it, but maybe that is a sloppy finish, or maybe that is their style. Now, I've not seen a genuine one. I'm only going by pictures there. There's a bit of breakage on the tail. That's where they used to pick up the candlestick to move around. So, is it genuine? Nope. I don't think it is at all. So it's not worth 100. It's probably worth that £4. However, is it a knockoff? Well, the fact that it didn't say Darwin on it is sort of making me wonder, and there's no maker's mark on it or an attempt of maker's mark on it. I'm wondering if somebody was just having a play and trying to replicate it. However, that monkey's face is really, really similar to it. And so that means I think that this isn't from the 19th century. There is no examples of this one though, which it is cracked tail, but there's no other examples that I could find on the internet with a hardback book. So if it is a copy slash reproduction and they're trying to pass it off as a genuine article, well, they did wrong by making it on a hardback book, but also there isn't actually, it seems to be that many out there that I could actually find online by doing a image search. Anyway, I'm not going to be giving up my day job as because I don't think I'm an art dealer at all. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.